Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome back. We are living in San Francisco, and this is one of many dreams that have come true. I currently now live in North Beach, which is pretty new to me. I've grown up in San Francisco in the Ingleside / Excelsior district, but moving out here was a huge shift financially, emotionally, just overall in the development of me just wanting to become more independent, being essentially a year out of college. So in this video, I just want to give you all a little tour of what my small space looks like. It's super cozy, it's not big at all, but I've been thinking a lot about minimalist frameworks during this time and reading a lot from The Minimalist Mindset, which is a book my kuya gave to me during my birthday. One of the chapters focuses on living, and essentially my main takeaway from what I read was oftentimes we're conditioned to want to move to bigger spaces as a symbol of quote-unquote making it, that we always want a bigger house, we want hella bathrooms, we want all this stuff. Being able to live and basically force myself to adapt to living in such a cozy and small space has helped me understand what pieces I choose to actually keep in my living quarters to be intentional and to have meaning. In other words, while moving and transitioning into the space, I realized I had hella clothes, like so much clothes that I couldn't even close my closet. So my hope and my goal for right now is to minimize the amount of clothes I have, just so I could free up this space and just make it as mine as possible. Another reason why I decided to live in this place in particular connects to another chapter in The Minimalist Mindset that focuses on travel. In other words, investing more time and money and energy into traveling. And other people often gravitate towards thinking traveling as getting as far away as possible, going to the unknown, going to foreign territory, going to new countries. In the case of this book, it's really sweet because travel could be traveling around your local area. In other words, I've grown up in the Bay Area, grown up in San Francisco, but I've never sort of quote unquote explored or appreciated this particular area of North Beach. And I actually never imagined that I would be able to be self-sufficient enough to even have the means to make it out here. But with that, the trade-off is I do have this small place. It is actually shared bathrooms and shared Wi-Fi, so there is a lot of costs that go into this. But what I really appreciate is that I'm living at the intersection of Little Italy, Chinatown, the financial district, Fisherman's Wharf. So you're probably wondering how I landed this spot. Well, I'm not gonna give you the direct answer because it took hella work to get this spot. But the long story short is I'm subscribed to a couple of housing email threads, so I get updates and deals almost every day. And one day I did stumble upon this one, and I made a visit as soon as I can, and I put in my security deposit ASAP. So it was a very instinctive decision. I've been telling myself I don't see me living here for a super long time, just given the financial cost of it all. But the trade-off is to have the opportunity just to live in a place like this in San Francisco is at least a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity I think I will have the chance to get. So I just wanted to seize it, and I think I will try my absolute best to make the most out of me living here. So this is my first time living solo, and for a lot of my homies and friends out there, you've known that throughout even high school and college, I've struggled with moments and periods of time where I've just felt lonely and lonesome and uncomfortable being with myself. And I felt like this is the perfect chance to see myself, see my spirit face to face every day, to grow comfortable with being 100% present with my energy and my being. And I've only been out here for 3 days, but I've been loving it so far. I've been waking up, having my own coffee morning routine, reading. I have all this beautiful natural light coming in. It's just great. So I'm just making the most out of all of this, learning more about myself. And my hope is that with all these new findings and discoveries I make about myself, that it would encourage you to take some time for yourself as well to learn more about what makes you you, what draws you to love, what draws you to your passions. Just because it's a never-ending pursuit, make time to be with yourself, whether that be physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, because it is one of the most liberating and empowering things I believe you can do. Enough talk. I hope you enjoy the little glimpse of my neighborhood, and I hope to see you next week.
I want to stay by the sea, watching it turn into red. Sit down with the people, listen through the sound. Moon is slowly rising, I see the trees are moving. The sky is brighter through the moon. Look at those trees, look how they move by the breeze. Look up the stars, look how they shine through the night.